The moment you think everything is under control, something breaks the rules completely. In the streets of New Orleans, a mysterious pill starts spreading like wildfire, a pill that gives anyone a superpower for exactly 5 minutes. But there is a terrifying catch. No one knows what power they will get before they take it. You could become unstoppable, or you could die instantly from the inside out. And suddenly, the city turns into chaos. People chasing power, risking everything for 5 minutes of greatness or destruction. In the middle of this storm, there is a teenage girl named Robin. She is smart, fast, and trying to survive. She sells the pill on the streets. Not because she wants to, but because she has no other choice. Her mother is sick, and this is the only way to keep them alive, but she refuses to take the pill herself, because she has seen what it does. She has seen people burn, explode, disappear, and she knows that 5 minutes of power is not worth losing everything. At the same time, a cop named Frank is trying to hold the city together, but the system is collapsing around him. Criminals are becoming stronger, faster, and impossible to stop. And slowly Frank makes a dangerous decision. He starts using the pill himself, convincing himself that it is the only way to fight back. Every time he takes it, he becomes something more than human, bulletproof, unstoppable. But every time it ends, he feels a piece of himself slipping away, and he knows deep down that he is getting addicted to the very thing he is supposed to destroy. Then there is Art, a man who moves through the chaos like he belongs to it. Calm, controlled, but carrying a storm inside him. He is not looking for money or power. He is hunting something or someone. A missing girl, and anyone who stands in his way disappears. Art is different when he takes the pill. His power is beyond anything others have shown, like he understands it on a deeper level, like this whole thing is personal. Everything collides when Art crosses paths with Robin. He forces her to help him find the source of the pill. She tries to escape to fight back, but she quickly realizes that Art is not just another criminal. There is something else driving him, something bigger, something darker. And as they move deeper into the underworld of New Orleans, the truth starts to reveal itself piece by piece. Behind the pill, there is a hidden operation. Powerful people testing something dangerous, using the city as their playground, turning humans into experiments and weapons. And the deeper they go, the more impossible it becomes to turn back. Frank is getting closer to the truth. Robin is caught in the middle, and Art is getting closer to the answer he has been chasing. But the closer they get, the more deadly everything becomes. The city is no longer just dangerous. It is transforming into something else, something uncontrollable, where power has a price and time is always running out. 5 minutes can change everything or end everything, and no one is ready for what is coming next. As the truth gets closer, the danger becomes something they cannot escape. Art is no longer just chasing answers. He is running out of time, and every step he takes pulls him deeper into a conspiracy, far bigger than the streets. The pill was never meant to stay in the shadows. It was designed to test something, to push human limits, to turn ordinary people into living weapons. And New Orleans was just the beginning. Frank is spiraling. Every time he uses the pill, he becomes stronger but less human. The line between justice and addiction starts to disappear, and he realizes too late that he is becoming exactly what he swore to fight. The power feels too real, too necessary, and without it, he is just another man in a city that no longer belongs to normal people. But somewhere inside him, there is still a voice telling him to stop before there is nothing left to save. Robin finds herself trapped between two worlds, survival and truth. She never wanted to be part of this, but now she knows too much. She sees what the pill is doing to people, how it destroys lives in seconds, and she understands that if no one stops it, the entire city will collapse into something irreversible. But the closer she gets to Art, the more she starts to trust him, even though everything about him feels dangerous. Art finally reaches the core of the operation, a hidden facility where the real horror begins. People are not just using the pill. They are being studied, tested, pushed beyond their limits like lab experiments. And that is when the truth hits harder than anything. His daughter is not just missing. She is the source of everything, her body. Her DNA is what made the pill possible. She is the reason all of this exists, and now she is being used again and again to create more power, more control, more destruction. The moment Art realizes this, something inside him breaks completely. The calm, controlled man disappears, and what remains is pure rage, focused, unstoppable. He is no longer trying to survive, he is there to end it. No matter. The cost and the facility turns into a battlefield. Guards enhanced with powers, weapons everywhere, chaos exploding from every direction, but Art keeps moving forward like nothing can stop him. Frank arrives at the same place, driven by guilt and the last piece of his humanity. He knows this is his chance to fix something before it is too late. And when he sees Art, everything changes. They are no longer on opposite sides. They are fighting the same enemy, even if they never say it out loud, and together they push deeper into the heart of the operation. Robin refuses to stay behind. She follows them, risking everything, because she knows this is bigger than all of them. And in the middle of chaos, she proves that power is not always what comes from a pill. Sometimes it is the choice to stand your ground when everything is falling apart. The final confrontation is not just about strength. It is about control, about who decides what humanity becomes. The people behind the pill believe they can shape evolution, control power, decide who is worthy and who is not. But Art does not care about their vision. He only cares about one thing: saving his daughter and ending the nightmare. When he finally finds her, she is barely holding on, her body pushed to its limit, used over and over again, and in that moment everything slows down. The chaos fades, and all that matters is the connection between a father and his child, but the system around them is collapsing, alarms screaming, time running out, and there is only one way to escape. Art makes the ultimate choice. He takes more than the safe dose, pushing himself beyond human limits, knowing it could kill him instantly. His body starts to break down, but his power reaches something terrifying, something unstoppable, and in those final moments he becomes a force of nature, destroying everything that stands between him and freedom. Frank and Robin fight their way out, barely surviving the explosion of everything. The operation burns, the facility collapses, and the truth disappears into the shadows again, but not completely, because what was created cannot be erased that easily. In the end, the city is quieter but not safe. The pill is still out there somewhere, the idea still alive, waiting to rise again. Frank is left with the weight of his choices, trying to find a way back to himself. Robin walks away stronger, no longer just surviving, but understanding the cost of power, and Art disappears into the unknown, with his daughter leaving behind nothing but questions and a warning.